Howdy pards, RugerRanger here, back at you again, this time with a fantastic firearm. Of course, a Ruger. This is one of Ruger's best-selling rifles. Since it came out in 1964, they have sold over 5 million of these. This is one of the most customizable rifles ever made. And of course, yep, that's what it is, the Ruger 1022. Right here I've got a compact version of the 1022 with the 16 and 1/8 inch barrel. I really like this gun. It's awful handy. It's a short little gun, quick to maneuver. And one thing I like about it, because I'm an old guy, is I like these fiber optic sights. It's got green fiber optic sights on the rear and a red fiber optic sight on the front. And when you get old, like I am, you can see the rear sight, you can see the front sight, you can see what you're shooting at. The trick is to be able to see all three at once, and sometimes that's not too easy. But with these fiber optic sights on this gun, man, it works like a charm. And this is set up exactly as it came from the factory. The only thing we've done is we've changed out the stock. We've refinished it ourselves. It's the original stock. We just put a dark stain on it and put a little of our ranch brands on it and just made a neat looking little ranch gun. You know, one thing I really like about the 1022s, I like the original 10-round rotary magazine. 10 rounds fit in that thing. The magazines just work absolutely incredibly. Flush fit on the bottom of the gun. Never had a problem with one of these mags. Just fantastic. But of course they also have box magazines, a 15-rounder and a 25-rounder. And the neat part about this, these magazines, all these magazines are interchangeable with all the different models Ruger makes. All the different 1022s, and they make a bunch of different 1022s. Let me run through the list here real quick. And believe me, this doesn't tell you everything they make, because they make all sorts of different combinations and collector models. There's ton loads that are available currently being made by Ruger besides what I'm going to tell you. First off, let's start with the carbine. The carbine has an 18.5 inch barrel. Then they make a takedown version with an 18.5 inch and a 16 5/8 inch threaded barrel. They make a target version with a 20 inch bull barrel. They make the compact version I just showed you with a 16 and 1/8 inch barrel. They make the sporters version, which we have right here on the back wall. We've got a video out on that called the Tiger. I'll put a link to it. You might want to see that. That has an 18 3/8 inch barrel. They make a tactical version with a 16 and 1/8 inch barrel. And of course, they make the oddest pistol ever made with a 10 inch barrel. The Ruger Charger. This one right here we've got set up to take care of pesky raccoons in the garden if our dog doesn't keep them out. And she's getting kind of old, so sometimes she just sits on the porch and watches them. Well, you don't have to get upset by that comment. This one we got set up with a TLR1 Game Spotter scope made by Streamlight, and it's a green Game Spotter. And the concept of the green light is it won't spook the raccoons. You go out there at night, you can turn this light on, and you can see what's out there. Make sure there isn't anything besides raccoons. And it won't spook the raccoons. They'll just stay there, and you can get a clean shot. We also have a Pentex red dot on this. It's just a great little combination for that. And it also makes a fun gun to take to the shooting range and shoot cans with. We really like that little Charger. This gun here is the carbine version in stainless steel. And what we did with this is we put a different stock on it. We put a Hogue overmolded rubber stock. That and the stainless steel gave us a real waterproof package. And just a great gun, because this gun, this stock on this thing is rubber, and it just, everything sticks to it. Hairs, everything. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but man, can you get a grip on this even when it's pouring rain. Just a great squirrel gun. And to give us a little bit of an edge with those squirrels, we got some of these tech sights on this gun. This is the TSR 100 tech sight, front and rear. It's an AR M16 type setup. The rear sight mounts on the back of the receiver in the holes that the Weaver optic plate mounts on, so all you got to do is screw it right into that. Easy to put on. The front sight mounts, you take out the original sight and slide in this sight, and it's just as simple as can be once you get the original sight out. Takes a little work, a little pounding to carefully do that, but this just pops right in there and screws on. Works beautiful. And both the front and rear have detent locking. The rear is graduated windage scale, dual leaf aperture that's windage adjustable, and the front is adjustable for elevation. Just really nice solid steel sights. Come from TechSight. They run about 60 bucks. You know, I'll put a link down below to a lot of these things in case you're interested. You can go right to their website and look them up. Just a great, great gun for squirrel hunting. I just really love this gun. And I really like the sight because, again, as you get older, that peep sight seems to help a lot, having a peep sight on the back. So there you have it, guys. There's my little 1022 video for you. And I'm going to get going here real quick because the sun's out and it's nice today. It's been raining for about 8 days. And I'm going to take this little 1022 down to the range. I got a bag of cans and I got some 22 ammo because you know what? It's getting easier to find. I've found a lot of 22 ammo lately. And if you don't have one of these and are thinking about it, I'd go out and get one now because 22 is coming back on the market. It's available. These guns run about $225 to $275. Sometimes they put them on sale for 200 bucks, but they're great little guns. They'll give you no trouble and they'll give you nothing but fun, let me tell you. Highly recommend the 1022. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And if you like the RugerRanger channel, check us out on Facebook, RugerRanger, or check out our website, RugerRanger.com. Until next time, here's hoping you have an easy saddle and good riding, friend. May your boots never get dusty. May your guns never get rusty. Thanks for stopping in, and please subscribe.